To fly in controlled airspace, you'll need FAA authorization. And for most controlled airspace, there is a relatively simple way to get that with LAANC. LAANC stands for Low Altitude Authorization and Notification Capability. And it's one of the coolest things that the FAA has done in a while. It gives you the ability to quickly request and get FAA authorization to fly your drone in controlled airspaces around airports. You can use LAANC providers such as Airbus, AirMap, Aloft, and others. To find a list of LAANC providers, you can search on the FAA website. Simply Google FAA LAANC and click on the UAS Data Exchange LAANC FAA result. And from here, you will be able to find your preferred provider. Let's go ahead and use Airspace Link, which is AirHub. This is one of the service providers that I have used in the past. You will need to go to airspacelink.com and create an account. Once you have an account, log in and input the address where you want to fly. And in my case, I am using 1200 Frank First Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland. Press Enter, and now, once it finds the location, let's take a look at what we have here. If you zoom out, you will see the numbers that represent the maximum flight altitude that you are allowed to fly at. This place happens to be in the 400-foot grid of BWI's airspace. So we're good to fly here. Now, let's click on this button here for New Operation. I'm going to name it MDOT because it is the Maryland Department of Transportation. Now I can fill out all the appropriate information in here. Category: Commercial Part 107. Give it a start date and time. The date I'm going to use is August 12, 2022. And let's start this operation at 8 a.m. So just click on the time here. The duration will be 1 hour. Then my name and last name. The drone that I will fly, which in my case is the Mavic 2 Pro. My phone number and email address. And now the maximum flight altitude, which I will make 400 feet. All I have to do now is draw the flight perimeter. For that, I will use this rectangle tool here and draw where I plan to fly. Now, click on the Save Operation button. So it's going to tell me that I'm almost done, that I have to submit authorizations to the FAA. So look at this. It's giving me the date, the time, all of that. And I'm just going to submit it by clicking here. It's going to go through the process of submission and immediately I get approved. This is pretty fast. I can click here and I can either cancel the authorization or I can view the approval. I can email it to myself and it's going to send me the authorization on an email and I will be able to fly with it. I can just print it out and bring it with me to the job. This is using AirHub. There are others, and you can use pretty much any of them, and they are all super easy and fast. Remember, LAANC is not available for every controlled airport in the US. At these sites, if you need to fly there, you'll have to go through the FAA Drone Zone at faadronezone.faa.gov to request an airspace authorization there.